Hello, my name is Fee Williams and I'm going to talk about Dundee by DVVA. Dundee Volunteer and Voluntary Action's Dundee has set up a number of digital community hubs in the areas of Tayside that have the most significant socio-economic challenges. Initially, a single hub was set up as a digital health hub to help members of the public with any video consultations with medical clinicians or help people have access to healthcare information and services online. But after working with community centres and local community officers, we extended the service to fundamental digital access and literary support. Dundee is working with local libraries to continue digital support sessions with adult literacy. We are working with other third sector organisations such as the University of Dundee, Dundee and Angus College, and other local charities such as those supporting military veterans, and we're helping those charities to provide access to anybody that needs help with devices and Wi-Fi access. There are now 11 hubs across 4 different counties, but they are solely staffed by volunteers who are fully PVG checked. So what can Dundee help with? So Dundee is designed to improve access to digital resources, but it's also about widening access to digital literacy. So we're now providing digital literary classes and access to private COVID compliant spaces that have reliable Wi-Fi so that members of the public can access the internet with the support of a volunteer for anything from things like housing and benefit applications, but we're also helping with job searches, CVs, and access to educational resources as well. And the other way that we're sort of combating digital poverty is that we're working with the corporate sector. We're coordinating collections of donated devices, and I am re-imaging any used ones that are suitable for redistribution to those in need. And we're going to be working with Dundee City Council and Tayside Action for Refugees to distribute these devices and to refugee families, and then connect them hopefully with digital champions as well to help support their use. We're also taking them into care homes in Tayside and beyond so that residents can have video calls with relatives, and it's particularly important because many care homes in the UK and Scotland are still in that lockdown amber light system, so some of them continue to be locked down. So this initiative combats both digital poverty and social isolation at the same time. And another area that's being tackled by this initiative is access to digital education. We're also distributing donated devices and new devices through the Connecting Scotland programme to school pupils in need. And where we can, we are trying to connect them with some Wi-Fi access so that they're not having to use mobile data. And if this is not available, we are asking community centres and business to donate a private space for a few hours a week with reliable Wi-Fi for young people to access the internet and their study resources, because so many of these resources are being delivered in a hybrid way now, so not just in the classroom but also on platforms like Glow or Edmodo. So students and pupils can also access educational websites like the BBC Bite Size, and what we're trying to do here is combat digital poverty and exclusion. So spaces with social kitchens are offering a healthy snack like soup and a roll at the same time. And we're trying to help families who have to decide between data or dinner. In addition to this, we're asking employers from all sectors, especially IT and comms, to support and encourage volunteers to help anyone struggling with digital literacy to access important digital information about things like finances, for example. So we can get people in from banks who can help people with internet banking. We're also asking those from academic backgrounds to help support students and school pupils who come in to use the community spaces for accessing study materials. And we're asking volunteers from healthcare backgrounds to support patients who have been offered video consultations with health and social care professionals. So what we're trying to do is get people who perhaps retirees coming and helping to volunteer with some of the younger people. So we're getting that intergenerational digital support as well. So who do we support? As I mentioned earlier, we're supporting young people to access health educational materials or healthcare applications if they want. And we're offering support for older people who are not confident with the technology too. What we're doing is supporting pretty much anybody who's digitally excluded for whatever reason. So one area for development is the Discover Work project run by Dundee City Council. So Dundee is starting to provide support for people returning to the workforce, or perhaps supporting neurodiverse members of the community who want to go into careers in IT, particularly IT because that's where we've got our skills gap. Working with Ability.net, Autism Scotland and Carer Scotland, we're devising a series of courses to help upskill people who are more intermediate level IT users who either want to enter or re-enter the workforce. These upskilling courses will concentrate on Office 365 products more commonly used in the workplace, things like Teams, Sway and SharePoint, and I will be providing advice on assistive technology such as time management software, Google Hangouts and text-to-speech software, that sort of thing. Clearly more support is always needed to continue to help do our work. And for further information, please get in touch with me. I'm Fee Williams and I'm the tech lead at Dundee Health and Social Care Partnership. My email address is fionawilliams@dvva.scot. Or anything to do with Digi Dundee, please contact tech@dvva.scot. Thank you.